All right, we want to welcome everybody to the daVinci Payments Dude Go Shopping 2021 study. We're really excited that you're here today. We've got some great insights to share with you. So let's take it away. First and foremost, I'm Rodney Mason. I'm Chief Marketing Officer for daVinci. And just a really quick overview on daVinci. daVinci blends art, science, and a quarter century of experience to deliver greater value in payments for all stakeholders. Payment solutions include virtual and physical prepaid and push pay, instantly and packed with choice, flexibility, and branding for companies to pay and engage consumers, employees, contractors, channel partners, and businesses like never before. Now let's jump into our study. So our methodology. We conducted a national online panel via SurveyMonkey October 1st, 2020. The results were reflective of the U.S. population with a 97% confidence interval. 1,026 U.S. adult shoppers were surveyed, and this was filtered down to the 490 male respondents. So, what did we find? First we like to find out where people are and how their income is reflected, so we can understand how it impacts their behavior. And obviously with COVID, wasn't a big surprise. Income was down on the macro level, down 6%. The way we get to that is we had 28% state that their income had increased over previous year, 38% had remained the same, and 34% their income decreased. So you had more people, more than a third said their income was down, but the net result of that versus the ones who were up, the difference is 6%. So what did we find? A big aha: online, mobile, and contactless are where it's at. They've grown substantially because of COVID. 70% now do the majority of shopping online. 70%. That number in 1 year is an amazing leap. 66% do the majority of online shopping on their phone, and 61% of in-person transactions are contactless, up from single digits in less than a year. They're buying more time by shopping online. So we asked them, why do you shop online? And we've ranked that. Convenience is the number one reason. You would think with COVID that it might be safety or price, but it really is about convenience. Price is number 2, safety is number 3, and selection is number 4. And what's really interesting about convenience is, for a very long time, we've been doing these studies for a while, consumers have been strapped for time. Their time has been something that they greatly value because each year they have little, it diminishes on them. And so now there's this big aha: oh, I can shop anytime I want on my computer, on my phone, get anything I want, out of necessity because of COVID in a lot of instances. But people have learned that they save so much time by doing this, and convenience is a big driver for why this push to online and mobile has occurred. So a big aha also is how they're learning about brands. So we asked them to rank where they learn about brands most often. Amazon is number 1, and that's the first time in any of our studies where Amazon's been number 1. Now, there's a lot of reason for that. Obviously, the shift has gone online, it's gone to mobile. Amazon dominates there, but the fact that it's the number 1 way they're learning about brands is amazing. 77% said they are Amazon Prime members. 65% do more than half of their online shopping on Amazon. And if the majority of shopping is online, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that Amazon is the number 1 way they learn about brands. Google's number 2, online stores number 3, friends and family number 4, TV's number 5, expert reviews is number 6, brick and mortar stores way down to number 7, social media ads 8, online news sites number 9, and then email. So big changes in how men are shopping. Now, what is the most important factor when they're making a purchase decision? Price is the most important. The seller or the store is least important. So, what does that say to sellers and brands? Price is number 1. You have to be competitive on price. If you think about how consumers shop online, and particularly on mobile, they will put in a search query, they'll pull up, a lot of times they'll sort by price, and it's imperative that when they're searching and qualifying by price, that you're in that consideration set. So price has been elevated. Quality is still very important. Availability is a big one. Brand name's number 4. Safety, we put that in there because of COVID, it's number 5. And then the store or seller is number 6. So when you think about price being important and the role that it plays in the purchase decision, it's no wonder that the majority prefer a rebate over an instant discount with the right price elasticity. Here, 57% would choose a $100 rebate over a $50 instant discount. 49% would choose a $15 rebate over a $7 instant discount. Now, rebates are a great way to have best price in market for sellers. The reason is that not everybody redeems the rebate. In the old days, it used to be a form that you had to fill out and mail in an envelope, and there was a lot of work to it. It's really easy now. In most cases, you can do a rebate on your phone instantly within your loyalty app or other ways. But it's really easy. But even that, given all that, not everybody redeems. And those that don't redeem create a savings back to the retailer so that they can offer a best in market price. This makes them more competitive. And the majority will take that rebate, especially if it's significantly richer than just an instant discount. Loyalty is a big tiebreaker. 83% would choose a brand with a loyalty program over one without if all other things were equal. We even asked them if there was a brand that in a previous study, we asked them, a loyalty study that we did, if there was a brand that you liked better than another brand, but the brand you didn't like as much had a better loyalty program, would that persuade you? And the majority said yes, it would, to switch. So loyalty has become just a huge player in the purchase decision factor. Everyone is expecting loyalty. You saw the numbers on Amazon. Amazon has trained them to expect loyalty for all of your purchases. And in a loyalty study we did last spring at the beginning of COVID, we were already seeing participation in loyalty programs up significantly in a variety of different types of loyalty programs. And so our message here is, as you're thinking about having best in market price, certainly rebates and pricing is important. Once you bring those consumers in, then you should be driving them to, if they're not already in your loyalty program, to be in your loyalty program. So when you look at rewards that are paid out, whether it's through rebates or it's loyalty or in other ways that you might incent the consumer, prepaid that can be spent anywhere is the number one reward of choice. It's preferred over a gift card for select retailers. It's preferred over checks. It's preferred over special savings offers with an expiration. So you make a purchase and it says, come back within 2 weeks and save another $20. That prepaid is the preferred choice. Now, certainly it can be spent anywhere, so people like that, but there is a big opportunity for spin back on that simply by putting branding on that prepaid card and attaching messaging to it and other offers. You can get them to spend those dollars back. And why is it important that prepaid is the reward of choice? Well, if you think about something like a rebate, a prepaid card that can be spent anywhere is same as cash. So it allows you to advertise that best in market price with that rebate discount on it, as opposed to some of these others, like a gift card from a select retailer. You have to say after, gift card is rewarded, or you can't really count the savings offers as best price. So that doesn't put you in the consideration set for best price. But also, people prefer prepaid, so they're going to be more inclined to engage with an offer that has that prepaid that can be spent anywhere. We call that an open loop prepaid. There's also a preference for refunds and returns. 66% prefer prepaid that can be spent anywhere over check refunds. Now, there's a lot of certainly when someone comes in for a refund or a return and they don't have a receipt or anything like that, you can just give them cash out of the drawer. But there's a lot of issues with that from a trackability standpoint, from theft and mistakes. So by going through the process of either offering a prepaid or a check, that creates more validity to those refunds. Consumers prefer the prepaid over a check, and with that prepaid, you have the opportunity for spin back. Here's how spin back works. You can drive spin back with offers when they're embedded with the reward. 77% told us they would use a surprise offer that accompanied a prepaid reward. So you get a $10 refund, or you get a $10 rebate check, or a $10 loyalty reward, and it says, hey, spend this $10 on $20 or more this week with us, and we'll give you an extra $5. Or put some kind of other offer on it, and the majority are looking for that. They see that almost as a loyalty play, and they'll spend those dollars back with you. 75% also told us they would use a virtual prepaid card that's texted to them that was activated in store. So another way to drive people in store is you can text them a prepaid offer that says you'll get this prepaid card when you make this transaction in store. And then when they get to the store and they make the transaction, it can be made right off of their phone. So they are highly engageable when you offer prepaid cards that are virtual on their phone, and they'll spend those dollars back with you. Social influence. So how is social influence impacting men's shopping? We asked them to rank the most influential ways that social drives purchases with them. Friends and family is by far was number one. Ads was number two. Number three said social doesn't have any influence on me whatsoever. Professional experts was number four. Social influencers, saving apps, post, and then celebrities down at the bottom. Interesting on celebrities. For men, celebrities don't have a huge impact, but men under 40, celebrities will have more impact than those over 40. Resell and consignment sites. So 2/3 of men shop reseller and consignment sites. The younger the shopper, the more likely they are to shop these sites. And we asked them to rank, the kinds of things that they buy from these reseller sites. Electronics was number one. And if you think about it, there's a lot of recycling in the gaming industry and other types of electronics. So no wonder that for men, that's number one. Collectibles is number two. Gaming's number three. Appliances number four. And then you see the list: shoes, automotive, designer clothes. Shoes is a big one. There's a whole industry that's been created for collectors, and that one's really grown through the reseller site. But you've got designer clothes, kids items, non-designer clothes, furniture, which tied with sports and exercise equipment and music items. Subscription shopping. So men are participating in subscription shopping. This is a ranking of the types of subscription shopping that they do. 59% participate in subscription shopping where they get to access perks and discounts, almost like a loyalty program, very similar. Again, those things are popular in sporting goods, gaming, electronics, but in other areas too. Replenish same types of products. So you think about like Dollar Shave Club and some of those kinds of things. And then curation, new items each month, Beer of the Month Club, other types of programs. But really, access perks and discounts is the top ranked. So a quick summary of our findings as it relates to how dudes shop. Online, mobile, and contactless dominate the way men are shopping, and that's driven by a need for convenience and time. Amazon is number one for men. It's how they learn about brands. It's where they shop online, and it has the top loyalty program that they participate in. And what that implication is for you, if you're not Amazon, is you need to be looking at how Amazon's going to market and make sure that you address that, because you are most likely competing with them. Price is the top purchase decision factor, which is why most men prefer to receive a rebate for a better price versus an instant discount, and demand loyalty reward programs. Prepaid cards are the preferred shopping reward and refund payment method of choice, with a huge opportunity to deliver cross-sell offers with prepaid delivery. Delivering offers with rewards is number five. Delivering offers with rewards drives spend back of promotional dollars. And then social media, subscription shopping, and consignment reseller shopping sites are taking an increasingly large market share as online shopping continues to expand. Those are our findings. Just want to thank you for being here. If you have questions, you can send those to us. You can go to davincipayments.com and click on Contact Us. We'll be happy to answer those questions. We can also provide you with this study and others. Go to davincipayments.com and /research-studies, and you can find our payments there. And if you want to learn more about our solutions, our types of payments and solution tools like our brand accelerator, it's a tool that allows payments to be delivered with offers like we shared in here, or our payment accelerator where you can push a prepaid offer out in advance of a purchase. We have tools like that, and those can be found on davincipayments.com under our solutions. We appreciate you joining us today. And if you do have questions or other thoughts, please send them our way and we'll be happy to respond. Thank you so much. This concludes our presentation today.